Fighting on week 2 of Dana White Contender Series, the ferocious Charalampos Grigoriou, a.k.a. Pampos. Pampos, how we doing, man?
Hey man, what's up? Thank you for inviting me.
Of course, thank you for joining me. You got like, what, 2 weeks out till a fight or something like that? You nervous? You
Yeah,
excited? How you feeling?
nervous no, man. Excited, yes. Can't wait, man. Can't wait.
And when you got that call, where were you? What was your reaction?
Actually, I was at the Whole Foods.
We say it again. Where
Uh,
were you?
at the Whole Foods.
Oh, okay.
So, uh, actually, I was waiting for the call, man. I was waiting for the Contender Series or short notice fight. I had already a fight booked with Chris Moutinho to defend my title,
Right.
and but I knew it that they're gonna call me, you know. So when uh, when my manager called me, he was like, "Hey, we have to cancel the fight," and I'm like, "What happened?" And he said, "You have to fight for the contender series." I'm like, "Okay, let's go. I mean, send me your opponent. I'm ready to go." You know, actually, I didn't even ask for my opponent. He told me the name of my opponent. I'm like, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight. So yeah, I was waiting for the call, and now it's time to prove like who is the ferocious man.
Is this the biggest fight of your career? Are you looking at it like that?
Yeah, yeah, it is the biggest fight of my career. It's the biggest fight um for Cyprus too. So for my country.
Yeah, and we'll get into Cyprus a little bit later because I think that's also very awesome that you have a chance to represent your country. And before that, you said you just got done at the gym. Are you at Law MMA right now?
Yeah,
Well, you're I guess you're out back at Law MMA.
yeah.
And I
I'm
mean,
outside.
Longo Weidman is one of the best gyms in the country. Obviously, Aljamain Sterling, champion of the bantamweight division UFC, trains there. So, for the casuals out there who don't know your gym as well as I do, can you maybe just name drop some of your teammates and partners?
Oh my God.
There's a lot.
Yeah, Aljam Sterling, Merab, uh, Nazim, Matt Frevola, Ayaquinda, Chris Whiteman. Now Dennis, he got a call
Yep.
yesterday. Uh, all of us, all of us, man. I'm gonna soon, soon, Pampos Grigoriou. So the whole gym is gonna be in the UFC, man.
And I think I'm going to be talking to Dennis tomorrow. But yeah, if you haven't heard, people, Dennis Bazukia finally got his UFC call. He's fighting this weekend. So have you talked to him since he got the call? How's he feeling?
Yeah, we were together yesterday. He's excited, man. Like we train together all the time, and he helped me a lot with my preparation, and I was very happy for him, man, because he's waiting like for a long time. So now it's his chance.
And what would it mean for you personally to join all the UFC guys in the gym? I mean, there's so many.
Bro, it's a dream comes true, man. That's the reason I came in US for the UFC. That's the reason I left everything behind for the UFC. That's why nobody can stop me now.
Who's going to be in your corner for this one?
Ray Longo and Steve Lee, my
Ray,
teammate.
Ray Longo is the he's the goat. So awesome, awesome
Yeah.
that he'll be in the Apex for Contender Series. And obviously the fight, man, you're taking on Cameron Smotherman. So what are your thoughts on him as an opponent?
Uh, as I said before, a young kid, tough kid, but he's not tough enough, man. Uh, um, as I said, because he's young, he's gonna have more opportunities, you know. Now it's my chance. Sorry, Cameron, but it's my chance now, man.
And have you watched any tape on him? Like, how do you feel that your guys' styles match up against each other?
Yeah, I like his style, man. I like his style because he likes to strike. I like to strike a lot, actually. Uh, so it's gonna be a fun fight. Um, and as I said before, I don't think like it's gonna go like like to the second round or first round. But um, it's gonna be exciting fight. But man, because I'm a striker, and but I'm not just a striker, man. I use everything. I use everything, my grappling, my wrestling, everything. So I have very hard hands. So it's gonna be problem for him. But it's gonna be exciting fight.
So you're predicting a first round knockout on your end?
Yeah, yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal, man. Like I'm ready to go like 5 rounds non-stop.
And
So
is that important for you here to find the finish because of how, you don't just need to win here. You need to impress Dana White.
yeah. Look, man, if you see my records, I have like 5 knockouts or 7 wins.
Mhm.
So um like most likely it's gonna be a knockout, you know. I have like only 2 decisions, and I like exciting fights, and I like to put in a show, and I hit hard. So we'll see.
And, I'm sure you've watched Contender Series before, correct?
Yeah.
So when you win, you're in the back room, you're waiting for Dana in suspense, you're waiting for him to read out if you made it or not. So when you're sitting back there, give me your pitch, man. Like, what would you tell Dana? Why do you deserve to be in the UFC?
Man, I'm not gonna give him a choice to think, man. You know, I'm gonna go there, and he's gonna be he's in. I'm not gonna give him a choice to think. Okay,
That
and I'm excited fighter, so I'm gonna go there, put in a show, give my 100%, and start with the UFC.
I mean, that's the best pitch there is. Show it with your fist. That's what Dana likes. And when you make
Yep.
it into the UFC, what are your ultimate goals with the company?
To go to the top 15, that's the first goal. That's the first goal. When I go to the top 15, and then the next goal is the top 5, and then we see.
And I one of the let me start with this. Are there any fighters you would like to fight for your debut, possibly, or at least early on in your career?
Yes,
Name them.
uh, the Cody No Love. Actually,
No way.
and
Dude, I just
yeah.
interviewed Robbie Ring, who's also on Contender Series. He also said he wants Cody No Love.
Tell him to wait.
Okay, well, go on. Why do you want Cody No Love?
Man, look, because um before I came in US, man, I was watching videos, and I was fan, man, of him. Okay, and I like him. That's why I wanna fight him. And because he was a former champion, that's why I wanna fight him.
Any interest in a rematch with C Rod, Christian
With
Rodriguez?
100%, 100%. Even when I said with the contender series, he he commented under my photo, and he said congratulations, and I'm like, okay, man, thank you, and I hope I'm gonna see you soon in the UFC. So 100%, I want my rematch, man.
So, do you have any idea when you want to make a UFC debut? I know that UFC is rumored to come to Madison Square Garden in November. Could that be a good card?
Yeah, yeah, that's the goal. Like to win the contender series and the fight in New York. We're gonna take over in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, man. Law MMA is going to own that whole freaking city soon, man. It's crazy. Um, and something else I said we would touch on later. Now we're here. You're from Cyprus. Cyprus is a very, very small little island country south of what? Greece, I guess.
Yeah, next to Greece.
And the only reason I know where Cyprus is because of a sixth grade map quiz we took way back in the day. I remember I always knew where Cyprus was because it was the only little island. And what would it mean to represent the UF or represent Cyprus in the UFC? I think there was only one other fighter.
One, yeah,
Yeah.
Costas Filippo, yeah.
So yeah, what would that mean
Cost
to have your nation behind you, man?
huge, man. Huge. You don't imagine, man. You don't imagine. Everybody's waiting for me, man, from Cyprus. Everybody. So, and I'm gonna make them proud, man. I'm gonna make them proud because I gave a promise and I told them I'm gonna go to US and I'm gonna sign with the UFC. So I'm one step away. Can't wait, man. You don't imagine how happy I am and how excited. I think I'm gonna explode, you know? I'm so excited, I think I'm gonna explode, bro. And I wanna put everything in the cage. So can't wait. 2 weeks, man. 2 weeks. Let's go.
And how far? This is me just reaching, but how far is Paris from Cyprus? Is that real far?
No, man. Paris is close by, man. I think it's 2 hours.
That's
Not
it?
even, I think. 2 hours. Yeah, yeah.
All right. So what if you get the contract and Dana's like, "Hey, man, you want to debut in 2 weeks, UFC Paris, September 3rd, get a little home crowd thing going? Would you be down?"
Yes, 100%. And I would love to go to Paris, man. I would love to go to Paris. Yesterday, I was talking with my friend. I'm like, I want to go to France. I want to go to France. I've never been there.
Yeah, that I'm just trying to play matchmaker here. That'd be cool. You get the Cyprus squad in the building. And my last question for you, Pampas, before I let you get out of here is just with all the new people that are going to be watching you and wondering who is this guy, kind of tell me a little bit about yourself, man. Like outside of the cage, how do you spend your free time? Do you have any hobbies or interests that aren't fighting?
Ah, man, I think fighting is my life. I don't know anything else. I mean, besides fighting, I like to travel. I like to travel. That's why I'm gonna travel after my fight. I'm going back to Cyprus. I wanna spend time with my wife. Um, that's it. Nothing else. I don't have anything else. You know, I have fighting and my wife in US because I'm just me and her here. You know, we don't have family or whatever. So that's all. That's all, man. And yeah, man, can't wait. Can't
And
wait. But
last
you
thing,
know,
sorry, go ahead.
tell me.
No, I was just gonna
No, go
say
ahead.
before we get out of here, I just want to give you the opportunity because you have so many fans and so many new eyes on you. Is there anything you would like to say to all of your supporters? If so, the mic is yours.
I would like to say to my fans to stay tuned and don't miss my fight. Don't miss my fight because I'm gonna make Cyprus proud. Not just Cyprus, but Greece too, because I represent both countries. Uh, and the Greek nation is taking over, man.
Good catch. That was an athlete catch right there. Well, yeah, you said it best, man. Ladies and gentlemen, don't miss it. August 15th, Dana White Contender Series. Pampos Grigoriou is going for that UFC contract to join all the Law MMA boys in the UFC. And before we
Yes,
get out of here
sir.
real quick, you got the guns out, bro. Flex them.
Yeah.
UFC, bro. Thank you so much and kick
Yes,
ass.
sir. Thank you, brother.